Welcome back to the channel. Today we are putting 3 affordable alternatives against one of the most refreshing niche ginger fragrances on the market, Goldfield Banks Ingenious Ginger. Now, Ingenious Ginger has that cold fizzy ginger ale over ice feeling, bright, tropical and clean. And it's expensive smelling. But the question is, do you really need to spend over $240 to get that vibe? I tested 3 options, Ravine Ginger by French Avenue, Aristo by Arabiyat Prestige, and Hurriya Gingerique by Paris Corner. One is the closest, one is the most professional, and one is the budget layering play. Let's get into it. Goldfield Banks is an Australian house known for using native botanicals. Ingenious Ginger by Goldfield Banks is effervescence in a bottle. Official notes? Top, the opening is a bright combination of mandarin from Brazil, Australian ginger flower accord, and bergamot. Heart, magnolia from China and neroli. Base, amber, vanilla, sandalwood from Australia. The ginger here is not meant to smell like a kitchen ginger root fragrance. It's inspired by Australian redback ginger, a native plant with lush green leaves and red undersides, translated here as a ginger flower accord. On my skin, I get moderate longevity, about 6 hours. It's an eau de parfum that behaves like a high-end freshie. This is your primary high-heat weapon, ideal for hot summer days where you want to feel refreshed without heavy scent trail. This is a great summer choice when you are tired of a traditional summer blue or green scent. First up in the Inspired by category is Ravine Ginger from French Avenue, a sub-brand of Fragrance World. The presentation is very nice. It's a square bottle with a gray plastic cover that makes it look kind of unique. The cap is fully plastic but clicks very nicely and securely into the top. The sprayer is very serviceable. This is marketed as an extrait de parfum, and the specs back that up. Now, the official notes added some complexity here. Beyond the ginger, bergamot, and lemon top, the heart includes orange blossom, jasmine, rose, and magnolia. The bases where Ravine Ginger gets noticeably denser: vanilla, amber, sandalwood, musk, patchouli, and cashmere. Similarity? This is a 90% match. In the air, it's virtually indistinguishable from the original for the first hour. The difference? As it dries down, the differences emerge. While the original stays airy, Ravine Ginger becomes creamier and velvetier. Thanks to that cashmere and rose, it feels thicker. Longevity? This is the winner of endurance. I'm clocking 7 to 8 hours consistently. Vibe? It feels more sophisticated and slightly more formal than the original. Best for spring or summer evenings or an air-conditioned office, where you want your scent to survive that 9 to 5. Next is Aristo from Arabiyat Prestige. This is for the viewer who likes the DNA of ginger, but wants something with a bit more weight to the frame. Official notes? A streamlined profile of citrus and ginger blossom in the top. The heart is magnolia and jasmine, but here is the key difference. Patchouli is moved into the heart. The base keeps things smooth and familiar with sandalwood, musk, and vanilla. Similarity? I'd rate this at 85%. It has the soul of the Ingenious Ginger, but the execution is different. The difference? It is less fizzy and more earthy. The patchouli gives it a grounded, slightly more masculine, leaning edge. It lacks that bright sparkling soda quality, but it replaces it with a smooth floral woody transition. Longevity? Average EDP performance 5 to 6 hours. This is the professional ginger. It's understated and refined. If you found the original too bright or playful for a management setting, Aristo is the version you wear with a button-down shirt. Finally, we look at Hurriya Gingerique from Paris Corner. If you are looking for a budget-friendly entry point that hits the refresh button hard, pay attention. Official product listings show a fuller structure than you might expect. Lemon, bergamot, mandarin orange, and ginger flow up top. Magnolia, jasmine, rose, and patchouli in the heart, and vanilla, sandalwood, cashmere, amber, and musk in a base. On a skin through, it does not feel as layered as Ravine Ginger. The citrus and ginger dominate early, and the floral woody base feels more simplified in practice. Similarity? This sits at about 75%. It captures the ginger aspect perfectly, but it misses the nuanced floral sandalwood drydown of the Goldfield Banks. Longevity is surprisingly decent with 5 to 7 hours, mainly because the ginger note is quite aggressive. The difference? This is the sharpest of the bunch. It smells like a freshly grated ginger root and citrus rinse. It's linear, meaning it doesn't change much from the opening to the dry down. This is the gym and grocery scent. It's cooling, energizing, and sharp. It also makes for an incredible layering tool if you have a woody fragrance that feels just too dull. Spray this on top to give it a spicy citrus overclock. So, to summarize, none of those are perfect one-to-one replacements, and honestly, that's fine. Each one gives you a different version of the ingenious ginger idea. If you want the closest overall experience, go with Ravine Ginger. It gives you the bright ginger citrus opening, the floral heart, and better longevity than the original on my skin. If you want something more mature, grounded, and office-friendly, go with Aristo. It trades some of that sparkle for a smoother, more professional feel. And if you mainly want a sharp, refreshing ginger citrus scent for casual wear, the gym, or layering, Hurriya Gingerique makes the most sense. For me, the winner is Ravine Ginger. It comes the closest to the original experience while giving me better performance. And that makes it the easiest one to recommend. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know in the comments which one is the one you would choose. Thank you very much for watching.